Is a 5-day-a-week or more routine ideal for building muscle? Should you be doing a 4-day, a 3-day? What is gonna work to actually build muscle? When I first started lifting, they always said, and I was a real skinny kid growing up, so they always said, when you're skinny, you need to be doing less. 3 days, 4 days, max. And truth of the matter is, in the beginning, you always get results out of anything, but I think that you could always do more, and ideally 5 days a week is ideal to get there. But before I solidify that statement and shut this video off, I want to say it really depends on you and your schedule. So from a stimulation standpoint, from a way to build muscle, your body's capable of doing anything. So I've trained 3 days a week, I've trained 6, 7 days a week, and you're able to build muscle in any of those ranges. What's actually going to build muscle is how much volume you're actually doing, not how many days a week you're in the gym. So keep that in mind. But the second thing is going to be, what does your personal schedule allow for? Yes, 6 days a week may be ideal for building muscle, but can you realistically commit to 6 days a week working out every day? You could tell yourself yes and lie and say, yeah, I can do it, no problem. And then you go to the gym and you can't make it 6 days a week. Then it kind of defeats the purpose. So you have to look at your schedule first and say, okay, look, based on my schedule, realistically, 4 days a week is gonna work what's best for me between work, school, whatever else you got going on. So if that's the case, then 4 days a week for you is gonna be as optimal as possible, because that's when you can be consistent. The main thing is being consistent. The more consistent you are, the better your results are gonna be. You can do 4 days a week or 3 days a week for 10 years, you're gonna get insane results, whereas if you did 6 days a week for 4 weeks. So be consistent with what works best for your schedule. Now, as far as what's optimal, I believe that 5 days a week is ideal for building muscle because it allows you to split up the volume that you need to stimulate muscle over the course of a week, and it makes your workouts not as long. Whereas if you're doing a 3 or 4 day a week, you may have to cram all that volume in there and those workouts may be longer. But again, if you have more time during those days, that might be better for you. Maybe you like longer workouts. It just depends on the individual who's listening to this right now. But overall, I believe that a 5 day a week routine is gonna be much better for building muscle because, like I said, you're able to get all that volume in there. And the way that you break up the routine you're actually gonna be doing, it really just depends on you. If your troubled body parts, let's say, are arms or maybe your legs, then maybe you need to dedicate a couple of days a week to those movements that you really want to see an improvement in. So for example, if you were trying to bring up your legs, then you know, okay, if I have 5 days to dedicate to going to the gym and I want to bring up my legs, I need to be dedicating 3 days a week to my legs. So then you just do legs. And then maybe the other 2 days, you're doing full upper body. So that's one way to do it. It's one way to break it down. Let's say, for example, you want to bring up, I don't know, your chest. So maybe then you work it the other way around. Okay, 5 days a week, 3 days of those is going to be chest focused days, and the rest I'm going to separate everything else. Maybe do chest and shoulders, I don't know, 2-3 times a week, maybe do chest and triceps. There's so many different ways to do it and break it down. But again, that's why I like 5 days a week, because I think it is better to fit those things in. But again, it all boils down to your schedule. If you're only able to do 3 days a week, I'd recommend 3 full body routines and making sure you're getting in there, stimulating the muscles every time. You'll get a lot of that too. So I hate to burst your bubble. 5 days is not better than 6, which is not better than 7, which is not better than 4, which is not better than 3. The answer to the question is, what can you realistically commit to in the next 10, 20 years? Because that is what's going to actually get you results, not the 12 weeks that you're kind of jamming this thing into. So think more long term. And realistically, with work and stuff, 4 days a week, and life, 4 days a week may be better. 3 days a week may be better. If you have time to dedicate more, good. Maybe you get up early and you go to the gym in the morning. Maybe you're up late at night and you go to the gym at night. Doesn't matter. But don't feel bad if you can't make it to the gym 5 days. If you can only make it 3, make the most out of those workouts. Be consistent with it. Do it for 10 plus years, and I promise you'll get results before the 10 years. But the point is, if you could do that for a very, very long period of time, volume over time always wins. You can be doing everything wrong, but because of the fact that you did it for so long, you'll actually get results that way. All right, if you're interested in me helping you get to that next level, just click that link below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.